Hey guys, I am Adam. Welcome to the Vintage Sanctuary. John, the 3D 80s kid, is having a wonderful contest. All you have to do is show a side PC and you win a Jerry Rice RC. Yes, a Jerry Rice rookie card. Woohoo! Well, here's the deal. You would also have to be the lucky name that is chosen at random, whether John uses the online wheel or whatever sort of randomizer he uses. But nonetheless, John, I think that's an incredibly generous prize. But of course, the real prize is the opportunity to be a part of this wonderful community, which I am grateful for. So what side PC will I show? Well, I just watched John's video response maybe an hour ago, and one of the things he said in his video response as he was showing his some of his basketball cards, he showed a Shaq rookie, a top Shaq rookie. And John said, I quote, "Kept my lowest graded Shaq rookie, just impressed with watching that guy, such a physical specimen." And wow, John, that is so true. Back in 1992, there was a sports card boom, and wow, the hype around Shaq was just off the charts. I had a major dealer in the Portland, Oregon area tell me that that's all anyone wanted to buy was Shaq rookies. Of course, at that point, there were only Shaq rookies because that was his first year in the league. Well, I bought a bunch of Shaq rookies, but I did not buy them in 92, 93. Actually, I don't remember when I bought them, but I bought most of them raw, and I bought them maybe in the late 90s or the early 2000s. Now, at that point, of course, Shaq was terrorizing the NBA. In fact, he was terrorizing the NBA as soon as he got in the NBA, but his card hype had died down, and that's what I was waiting for. And here's the deal. I sent a whole bunch of these in for grading. I don't have every Shaq rookie, but I'll show you all of the ones that I have. I've sold some, given a few away. It's possible I might try to obtain some of the ones that I sold or gave away, but we'll see. I'm really pleased with what I have, and every Shaq rookie you see that is in a white label SGC slab is one that I sent in for grading myself in 2020 for $10 a card before the whole hobby went totally crazy. Well, without further ado, I'm going to show you what I have. However, a little more ado, you're also going to see a couple of vintage baseball cards that I have shown before, and you'll see why when we get to that point. So let me go ahead and turn this camera around. Okay, so I have kind of organized these alphabetically by the name of the company. So we start with Fleer. I sent this one in, and it got a 9, the 92-93 Fleer number 401. Notice in the gray and the blue, the card is not actually textured, but it looks like a basketball, which I think is really cool. So I think this is just an absolutely beautiful card. By the way, for the most part, I kept the graded card sleeves on just because, well, I got lazy, did not want to take them all off. Okay, sticking with Fleer, we get to the premium Fleer Ultra. This is the Fleer Ultra base card. Sent this in, it got a 10. A lot of my cards got high grades because I was so picky at the time. It was literally like a picky disorder that I was dealing with. It had nothing to do with potentially sending them in for grading someday, but I guess, it, so to speak, paid off because I got some high grades. So I got that in a 10. And then another card, again, that I had bought raw somewhere, maybe in the last millennium. Crazy to think of it that way, isn't it? Also Fleer Ultra, but this time the All-Rookie Series. This got a 10 as well. I just absolutely love these cards. Check out the back of this one. Is he an unstoppable force or an immovable object? I like some of these write-ups. Okay, so I guess those are all Fleer, well, one Fleer, two Fleer Ultras. Oh, we're still sticking with Fleer Ultra. One of my favorite Shaq rookies, the Rejector. Fleer Ultra Rejector. I mean, check out. They spared no expense with those kind of, I don't know, sort of star bolt, lightning bolt, whatever. The back of this is really cool, too. Known for slamming 20 megaton dunks and sweeping the glass clean at both ends of the floor, O'Neal makes some of his biggest and most intimidating impressions while swatting leather in the defensive paint. Oh, yeah. He was just a defensive monster. By the way, check this out. Kaboom! Whoa, this is the original Kaboom right here. Some people are into modern Kabooms. Not my thing, but for those who are, that's cool. Let's see. We are now moving to hoops. So this is his base hoops card. This is one I did buy many years ago. You can see the low serial number, but I did not send it in myself. I just bought it as a 9. And at least that's what I recall. I'm pretty sure this is one I bought many years ago. Like the colors on back. Love that wonderful smile on a young Shaquille. Just a nice, clean card. This one's probably one of the most produced Shaq rookies. Of course, most of the Shaq rookies were produced in pretty high numbers. So this might be one of the most, this Hoops base card might be one of the most available Shaq rookies. Sticking with Hoops, we go to the Hoops Magic's All Rookie Team. This is a card that was super hot in 92-93. And it's one of my favorites. What a beautiful card. Magic's All Rookie Team, so there's commentary by Magic on the back. The Shaq is going to terrorize the NBA. Maybe not this season, maybe not next, but he will do it. And boy, Magic was right. Shaq has the natural ability, and he's as big as Wilt Chamberlain. He's only 20 years old, the youngest guy in the league, and he's still going to be learning and figuring out how to just absolutely torment players, both offensively and defensively. By the way, he had some moves, too. For such a huge guy, he had some moves. Let's see. That's Hoops. We're moving. Whoa, we're still on Hoops. This is one of the more expensive ones. And again, I sent this in and got a 10. By the way, I just sent in one copy of most of these and got a bunch of 10s. That shows how absurdly picky I was. And again, it really had nothing to do with grading. But this was a redemption, so you had to send in the redemption card. I imagine some of the redemption cards are still in packs today, but of course they would not be redeemable now. I think that's really just an absolutely beautiful card. I love kind of the rich feel to the background there. Let's see, where are we at? I think we're over here now. So those are all Hoops, and now we are moving on to Skybox. So this is the Skybox base card, and guess what? I sent it in, and it got a 10. I love kind of that red, sort of like a red banner coming down. I think that's really nice. Love the script here. You can see a little bit of chipping up here maybe, but you know what? These were notorious for chipping. So I think SGC looked at this one and said, yeah, it's got a teeny bit of chipping, but that's a lot less chipping than what you usually get right out of the pack. So I think they said, yep, that one is really, really nice. Let's see, sticking with Skybox, this is one of my favorite cards ever, the Skybox draft pick. I just love this card. I think I pulled one out of a pack. This got a 9.5 when I sent it in. I don't know why, but I just absolutely love this card. I pulled one out of a pack. I had bought a box of Skybox back in the day, and mine had quite a bit of chipping. These are known for chipping. And I remember taking it to a dealer, and he let me upgrade. He had a number of them that had came right out of packs. And so for $5, he let me choose the one that I liked the most and trade it for mine, give him mine. And then I'm not sure if that was this one, though. that I sent in. But anyway, I remember doing that. All right. Well, this is a card I bought raw for $50. Again, possibly in the last millennium. Sent it to SGC, and it came back a 9.5. So we're now moving to Stadium Club. And this is such an amazing card. I mean, you could say so shiny. This is kind of the beginning of card manufacturers moving into shiny cards. I mean, at one point, this card was the hottest card on the planet, and it stayed that way for quite some time. Now, here's the deal. Time for me to show a couple vintage baseball cards, because I actually had 3 of those top Stadium Club beam teams. I had this raw one, which got the 9.5. I had 2 PSA 9s, and I had spent, I believe, $75 on one and $90 on the other. Well, one of them I sold right at the peak, got lucky, for like $1,225, and that paid for almost all of this 56 Topps Mickey Mantle, because I got this in 2020 before it really took off. So since then, the Beam Team Shaq has came down substantially in value, and this is maybe about doubled in value. I don't know where it's at right now. May have backed off of that some. Yes, it's a little off center, top, bottom, but other than that, the color, the freshness, wow, the sharpness. I mean, this card is so, so nice. So I'm really stoked. I still have a Shaq Beam Team, and I was able to, pay for the greater part, for the vast majority of a 56 Topps Mickey Mantle, a really nice one, by selling a Beam Team. I also sold my other PSA 9 Beam Team, and I did not get as much. I don't remember how much I got, but I got several $100s. I don't remember for sure, but I think that went toward paying for the vast majority of this, which is a 54 Topps Ted Williams in an EX5. This card is so sharp, so sweet. The guy that I bought it from told me that this was in a 8OC, a PSA 8OC, and when he resubmitted, it got a 5 without qualifier. And I could believe it, but this card is just gorgeous. So as best as I recall, my other Beam Team paid for the vast majority of that Ted Williams. So that's really cool. Let's see. Moving on to Upper Deck. So this is the Upper Deck McDonald's version. There's also a non-McDonald's version. I believe this one was only distributed in McDonald's around Orlando, Florida, because of course Shaq started with the Magic in Orlando. I don't know who that is there. I could look it up, but he looks like he's having a bad day guarding Shaq. He just doesn't want to get hurt or something. Notice the McDonald's logo there, and where we have the Upper Deck foil. So that's just a really sweet card. Let's see. Oh, I think we're here. There we go. All right, sticking with Upper Deck, there was an Upper Deck trade card. I don't have that anymore, but I have the number 1 Upper Deck. This was a really, really hot card back in the day. Beautiful card with black borders. I think this is just such a stunning card. When I sent this in, it got a 9. To me, it's like virtually perfect, except there's a little bit of factory fuzz along this left edge, but that doesn't bother me a bit. I think this is just an absolutely magnificent card. Okay, now here's the deal. The next 3 cards I'm going to show, they're my last 3 Shaq cards. They're all the same card. And these are not cards that I've had for a really long time. These are cards that I bought within the last maybe 6 months. I may have bought all 3 of them within the last 6 months. And I paid about $30 a piece for them. I'll start with this one. The Upper Deck Shaquille O'Neal Rookie Standouts. The guy who sent this to me, I bought it on eBay. He had it in this sleeve. The sleeve came with a card. and it was marked 75. Well, I had offered him $30.32 because Shaq wears number 32, and he accepted my offer. So I got this for $30.32. Here's a tip for everyone in case you're interested. These rookie standouts are tough to get 9 or higher because they so commonly chipped on the borders. So I picked up a few of these because I think in a mint 9 for about $30, I think they're a fantastic deal. I think they're kind of underrated because, relative to other Shaq rookies, lower pop. This is much lower pop than his Beam team, in fact. So something to keep in mind if you're looking for a budget Shaq rookie that I think represents good value, and I think it's just a gorgeous card. And I think the back is so beautiful too. At 21 years old, rookie Shaquille O'Neal of the Orlando Magic has already proved unstoppable. The bad news for opponents is that the Shaq attack is only beginning. Boy, isn't that true. Quick and powerful, O'Neal, the first rookie to start the All-Star game since Michael Jordan in '85, muscled his way toward a 24 scoring average and at the All-Star break and blocked an average of 4 shots per game. Yeah, he came out of the gate just dominating, most dominant ever. Here's another one, and again, I remember paying about $30 for each of these. It's possible I paid less than 30, maybe 25 for one, but I'm not sure. I could look it up. I keep records of that. And finally, this one, which is an SGC Old Label in a 9. So this seems like a nice way to end the video. We're looking at a trifecta of 92 Upper Deck rookie standout Shaquille O'Neals. I just love these cards. Like I say, it's possible I will add to my Shaq collection, maybe. And, generally probably looking for 9 grade or higher. I may add some of the ones that I don't have anymore or that I just don't have. But I'm happy with what I have. So check out John, if you have not already, the 3D 80s Kid. Thank you for having this contest, John. This is my video response for you. Thank you, everyone, for sharing in my joy. I hope you had a wonderful and peaceful time in the Vintage Sanctuary.